Many wanderers have been sharing and asking about their ping. Do not worry too much about it. The May 28th, 2026 update has saved hyping players like us. This is everything you need to know. In this version, Nameless Sword, R1 into R2 is now a true combo. Q2 into Q3 is now a true combo. The animation of the special move is now faster. Nameless Spear. It does not benefit from the dash attack moveset of the other two spear weapons. The Q recovery frame is increased when the skill misses. The second crowd control cleanse and attunement has been changed. Now, it reduces the cooldown of the cleanse skill by 4 seconds. Strategic Sword. R1 into R2 is now a true combo. Charging R now consumes more stamina. These are bug fixes and combo optimizations. To be honest, I will not go too deep into this part. In the Chinese version, the more they fixed Strategic Sword, the more bugs appeared. A lot of combos started dropping after those fixes. Heaven Quaker Spear. Dash attack can chain into combos more easily. L1 into L2 is now a true combo. Q can now chain into more skills. This creates more true combo routes. The first and second hits of the special move are now a true combo. You no longer need to hit once with the special move and then cancel it. The tenacity from Wolf Inner Way will now end when you cancel Q. This is an nerf to the playstyle where players use Q into Wuxia Rush without caring about interruption. Offensive Fan. The attunement of the fan special move has been changed. You now get 2 seconds of tenacity when you successfully launch the target into the air. The dodge animation speed of fan weapons has also been increased. Offensive Umbrella. The stun duration of Q is reduced when Q is used repeatedly on the same target. Tanku Mo Buredo. The pull skill, or special move, can now chain with free morph. As a true combo, the basic recovery speed of Battle Will has been reduced. However, when you have a shield, the recovery speed is greatly increased. This is a small balance change. It mainly affects the playstyle of pairing Tank Spear with other weapons, because Tank Spear received a very strong buff. The attunement that used to deal direct key damage after a successful counter has been changed. Now, after a successful counter, your next attacks deal more key damage. This slightly balances the weapon switch playstyle where the counter effect could still be kept after switching weapons. Tank Spear. Same as mentioned above. The hitbox of the special move is easier to land now. The stagger level of the first hit has been increased. The second hit now causes not. This allows the skill to chain into more true combos. The 2-second super armor from attunement helps you chain combos with free morph, weapon switching, and other follow-ups. It also makes you less likely to be counter-comboed by Serene Breeze. Hingu Buredo. Light attack is now more stable. However, L1 is slower than most other melee weapons, so it is harder to start a combo with light attack. The Q2 stab is easier to hit. The Q attunement has been changed. Now it only activates if you successfully stagger the target. DPSM Obredo. The stagger resistance level of Q has been increased, but it is not full super armor. Throwing Umbrella. Tracking and stagger level have been increased. This makes the Umbrella Q more annoying to deal with. The Umbrella resource is now full when entering combat. Fix the bug where you could not chain combos properly when the Phantom Umbrella was active. Rope Dart 2. The tenacity during charge dart will remain briefly when casting R. Q is now more stable and can chain into more true combos. Dual Blades. The necklace attunement has been The maximum stacks are reduced from 5 to 3. In the patch notes, it says 4 to 3 because 2 nerf patches from the Chinese version were combined. Q now increases the stagger duration of the final hit. There is also a small PvE buff, but it still has a noticeable impact on PvP. Rope Dart 1. There is no direct change to Rope Dart 1 in the PvP patch notes. However, it still benefits from the PvE buffs. The block counter system has also been balanced. This may change the playstyle. Healer. Fan dodge speed has been increased. Mystic skill damage has also been increased. Arena experience optimization. 1. Stamina adjustment. Stamina consumption has been adjusted. The maximum stamina consumption reduction is now capped at 40%. Stamina consumption is increased when sprinting for more than 1 second. Holding block now gives slightly better stamina recovery. Drawing the bow for too long now consumes stamina. This change mainly targets runner place 2 and 3. After being executed, players now get control immunity and super armor. They also no longer receive key damage. This is a big optimization for hyping players. After standing up, they are less likely to be caught again immediately. It also fixes the problem where Mystic skill key damage was too high. Before this patch, some players lost half of their key bar right after getting up from an execution. 4. Map wall bug fix. Fixed a bug where walls on some maps could cause certain combos to drop. This affected things like strategic sword, spear return combos, free morph, and more. 5. Counter hitbox and frame balance. The hitbox and frame data of counterattacks for some weapons have been balanced. This mainly targets the playstyle where players hold block, wait for the rope, dart, rat bite, and then counter to break key. 6. Ping balance for parry and dodge. The parry and dodge frames between hyping and loping players have been balanced. In my personal opinion, it still feels almost the same. 7. No more passing through enemies. Dual Blades Q and Nameless Sword Q can no longer dash through other players. 8. Perfect dodge bug fix. Fixed the bug where perfect dodge could be triggered during parry. 9. Light and heavy attack cancel. Light and heavy attacks can now cancel many Q skills from other martial arts if the timing is correct during the cast window. This is a small buff to the dancing around playstyle of sword and dual blades. 10. Projectile optimization. Projectile hit detection has been optimized against hyping players. This is a nerf to hyping offensive umbrella, which used to have very strange stun hit. 11, 12, and 13. Second life system change. The second life system has been changed. You can no longer combo through the second life trigger. However, if the second life is triggered while the player is not in stagger, the crowd-controlled cleanse will not activate. Examples include fire, burn, bleeding, rat bite, umbrella, projectile, and similar effects. 41. Wuxia Rush. Wuxia Rush now gives tenacity when it successfully breaks guard. This is a decent buff in 3v3, 5v5, and similar modes. It also helps in 1v1, because you are less likely to be counter-comboed by Serene Breeze. However, in 1v1, Talon Strike is still usually preferred because it comes out faster. 42. Golden Body Nerf. The tenacity duration of Golden Body has been nerfed to 4 seconds. This is a nerf to the Moblade Q plus Golden Body playstyle, which used to feel like 10 seconds of being almost untouchable. 43. Cloud Step. The Lacan range of Cloud Step has been increased to 10 meters. 44. Passive Combo Escape Display. The passive escape effect, after being comboed for 10 seconds, now has a visible bar. You can see this bar on the left side of the HP bar. This makes it easier to track. 45 and 46. Guardian Palm. The third hit of Guardian Palm now deals 40 extra key damage to targets with tenacity. However, this does not work on targets who are getting up after being executed. 47. Free Morph. The cast speed of Free Morph has been increased. Now it can become a true combo with many things. For example, Sword Light Attack, Sword Heavy Attack, Dual Blades Light, or Heavy Attack, and Q from several martial arts. 48. Drunken Fist. The first and second hits of Drunken Fists are no longer a true combo against players with higher ping. But if your ping is around 100, you may still get hit normally. 49 and 50. Talon Strike and Wuxia Rush. Fixed the bug where Talon Strike and Wuxia Rush could fail to chain combos. Most likely, only Fan and Umbrella players really knew this bug existed.